Hello. I would just like to redo my CCR3, talk about the conventions of my magazine pages and how my skills developed whilst I was making them. So, first of all, let's get started. To get started, we'll do the front cover. I think my skills have very much developed since I did my preliminary task, and which was to make a college magazine cover. But I think I've improved upon it with my tech magazine front cover. So the main conventions of it are the huge masthead with Ethernet as the title. I thought this was a great name. It's like a one word title, very punchy, and it's sort of spread across different tech magazines like Wired or something like that. The main image is of an industry figure, sort of a character I made up, and that also leads into the main headline, like a new king of cybersecurity, which is often tied to the double page spread, which it is. Um, what else is there? The cover lines as well. They're short, and they also tease what's inside the magazine, like which Linux distribution is best for you, an argument on why generative AI is holding us back, and above those, I put in like one word. I put in one word summaries of them. The color scheme I used was sort of very sleek and modern, so a lot of it is very black, and I also added like a neon green accent to represent sort of older computer terminals and movies like The Matrix. And I also have the barcode, price, and the issue date. Um, just unnecessary details, and they're in the top left and bottom right corners. Moving on to my double page spread. This is where like all of the main content is of the magazine. Personally, I found this the most fun to make. I had some more creative leeway whilst making it. Um, but the main conventions of it are like the headline again from the main cover, a new king of cybersecurity. But this time the word king is colorized with a sort of darkish gold, and not like the green is seen in the green is seen in the front cover. I also have an intro paragraph in the top left corner, introducing us to the person being interviewed and also to hook the reader in. I have columns for the text. There's four of them, just for readability, and also to go around the main image in the center. Speaking of it, there's a huge photo of of cover model in the center with a crown placed on top of him, as very stylized. Um, and I also have two pull quotes in the top right corner and the bottom right corner, which are enlarged to break up text and also to highlight important sentences throughout the article. I also have I also have the text is organized, so like someone can, for example, from a further distance, they can see the questions but not the text itself, but they can zoom in on the text when if they feel like they want to read that specific question. But I still also have some needed information like the branding in the bottom left corner and the page numbers. And then finally the contents page, and this is what is used to navigate the magazine. This one I found was the hardest to make just because I had to make so many alterations whilst creating it, and also just the amount of images I had to take with my phone's back camera since the front camera just wasn't working at the time. Um, but still, it has a clear title, saying Ethernet contents at the top, to let people know what this page is about. There's also article titles and page numbers, in each box, and they're often and because tech magazines are often like organized by theme or a product type. I did that as well. So we have like news, gaming, sort of how to section, and another section that I thought of at pretty much the last minute. But I also have page numbers as well. Um, what else? There's also the amount of images I've used, again, also taken with my back camera, and they all relate to the stuff that's being talked about here. Some of them are even fitting in the boxes just to fill in dead space that hasn't been used. I also put in like social media tags for the magazine to get people to follow like a sort of fictional account. Of course, if they were real, if this was a real magazine. And I also have a short message from the editor with a picture of myself above it, talking about the magazine itself and the interview on the double page spread.